All right, today's question. This is a great question. I've seen this type of question thousands of times, and this comes from a parent. He lives in Texas. I also live in Texas. I saw this come in on a text a couple weeks ago. If you are a parent watching or you listen to our podcast and you want to ask a question, you want me to feature your question on this channel, simply text me at 210-960-5771, and let's get straight into the question. All right, here's the question. The question is, my son is getting very little playing time. I don't want to interfere with the coach. And what can I do to get my son to get more playing time? Because it's very frustrating. All right. Now, I'm really glad that this parent said they don't want to interfere with the playing time with the coach. And that's the first thing that we need to break down here. This is the foundation. When your child is not getting playing time, you need to remove yourself from the idea of approaching the coach or talking to other parents or complaining, because that will rub off on your child. And playing time will 100% come down to your child, right? And this is what we want to do. And I want to try to make this as simple as possible so you can execute this with your child if they are having limited playing time and they want more playing time. This also will relate if they want to play a different position, all right? So here's what it is. First, the child, the athlete, all right, will need to take self-responsibility to communicate properly to the coach. That's step one. It's not going to be, as a parent, how can I try to get in and call or email this coach and complain and threaten and do all this stuff that I know parents do all the time. All right. First, remove ourselves. All right. And while we remove ourselves, we have our child be proactive with the situation. The reason why they're not playing is because either A, they're not good enough, B, all right, they don't know what their role is on their team. So when they go play, they're confused. All right. And the reason why they don't know their role is either the coach is not communicating properly to the player or the player is not communicating properly to the coach. And so there is a divide there, and that needs to be fixed, right? So when the player becomes proactive and they go talk to the coach, then they have less confusion when they play in the game. And a great question that your child can ask their coach if they're not getting playing time, here's what it is. It's, at the end of practice, your son or daughter, they tap the coach on the shoulder. Hey, coach, can I talk to you for 1 minute? All right. So they're framing the amount of time that they want to talk to the coach, and they're not doing it in front of all the other kids. They're doing it where, they have some isolated time with the coach, one-on-one. And after they poke them on the shoulder, they ask them that question. Then they say, coach, I want to contribute more to this team. What can I do on my own to get more playing time? Now what you're doing is the player's putting the coach on the spot, saying, hey, here's what you need to work on. You need to get better at this, this, and this. And from my experience, when players ask coaches that is very different than saying, coach, why am I not playing? Why am I not getting playing time? All right? What am I doing wrong? No, let's go into it with self-responsibility of what can I be doing on my own? What can I be doing better? And this is something I've taught all of the players I've ever worked with one-on-one. When they go talk to their coach, they have a notepad, all right? They have a pen and they write down what their coach is saying. So this way, when they get home, they know how to take control, all right? Winners take control, losers blame, all right? Remember that, winners take control. And this is something that every kid should do. Right? They should be having that conversation with their coach. This way, when they get home, not only do they know what they need to get better at, now they need to know, all right, this is what I need to do on my own so I can improve, so I can better contribute to my team. And when players do that, when they start doing work on their own, that starts to show up at practice during that month. That starts to show up at the games. All right. Now, this is something a lot of coaches don't ever talk about, which in my opinion it's important to bring light to this. I've seen this happen too. A player will go ask their coach, what do I need to get better at? What do I need to work on? The coach will tell them. That player will go every single day for the next 30 days and work on that. And then when they get to practice, they're implementing it. It looks great. And then when they get to the game, they freeze, they hesitate, they freak out. They are going back to old habits. They're overthinking. So all of that work that they're doing is not helping them play in the game. And then it's like going in this reverse cycle. It's like, well, now we're going back to step one, which is, you're nervous, so you're going to get less playing time. All right. And then going back and just working on that thing is not going to cut it. It's not good enough to get that playing time. So normally that comes down to a confidence issue. All right. This is something most coaches don't like talking about. All right. But if it's a serious confidence issue, that's something that needs to be dealt with. Right. Ultimately, that's something I help out with. All right. That's something I help players with. I've been helping players with that ever since I started training kids privately. We work a lot on confidence, not just technical skills. Technical skills will only take a player so far. Confidence is where really the magic happens. All right. So I hope this helps. And again, just a quick recap. As a parent, you should extract yourself from the situation. Your child needs to step up, take self-responsibility, and find out. All right, notepad, pen, write out, what does my coach want? Start practicing that. Start taking control. Remember, winners take control. And it doesn't matter what level your child is at. If they're not getting playing time, they are frustrated. They will always vent. They will always complain. And when winners take control, all right, you're not having to have those annoying conversations with your child anymore about why aren't they playing, about them crying when they get to the car. Those things disappear when they take control. So I hope this helps. If you are brand new to our channel, make sure hit that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me, it's very simple. All right, shoot me a text right up here. I respond to every single parent who will ever reach out to me. All right, send me a text there. That number only works if you live in the US, right? Send me a text there. Love to connect with you. And that's it for today's video. I'll see you later.